What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So this video here, we're going to be installing this Fleece sending unit into this 98 second gen with a 12 valve Cummins. So first thing you need to do is drop your fuel tank. I'm going to take you under the vehicle and show you what all you need to undo to do that. So I pulled, it's a two-piece drive shaft on this vehicle, so I pulled the rear half of the shaft out. There's 4 bolts for the U-joint straps. They were a 5/16, I believe, on this truck. Some of them are 12 point, I've seen some of them are other things. And then there is the other half of the shaft that is splined onto here. Then you gotta do your tank straps. Put something underneath it to support the tank, obviously. But here's one. The other one goes up in here. I've already got it out, but it goes on this bolt right here. There's a 15mm nut. And then the other one is on this bolt up in here. Again, 15mm. Then you can start lowering your tank down. And as it lowers, you don't have to unhook the lines yet. You can lower it enough to get to where you can unhook the lines. These ones, kind of obvious as to why we're replacing the sending unit. They were rotted off. They snapped. They were leaking like a sieve. You can see them right here on the old sending unit. Right there, you can see air through that piece there. But usually to get them off, there is a tab. There's 2 tabs on the line that you will just compress those and then wiggle the fitting back and forth and it'll pop off. But this one, obviously they rotted, so it's going to take a little bit more effort to get those lines off of this one to get the old fittings out. Then all you need to do is spin the lock ring off. You do have to make note of where your lines come off of the old sending unit. They will face this way, facing the box. So once that's out, you just lift your old sender out, set it aside. So now, let me show you what all comes with the Fleece kit. So in your kit, it comes with a sticker and a koozie, the level sensor arm, a new seal for the sender, a pigtail for the sender. These are fittings for installing a lift pump, which we're not going to be doing. It just takes it from the 3/8 and 5/16 lines up to a 1/2 inch line. And that also comes with new retainers for the fuel lines. Those are the plastic things that are going to break on this truck when I go to take it off. And then you have the Fleece unit itself. This is a billet aluminum piece. It's all machined out of one piece. Fairly hefty, so you get what you pay for on that. And then also down here, it will come with a new level sensor as well. So basically after you have the old one out, you can pitch that thing and then just go with the new stuff. So now that we got it all unboxed, tanks out and everything, we're gonna get the old fuel line fittings off of the old truck parts that rotted off and install the new one. So I was kind of afraid that that would happen. The insides of the fittings came out. The smaller one looks like I can salvage that, but the bigger 3/8 one, the lock ring right here that holds these O-rings in place inside the fitting broke. So I'm gonna have to try to take the guts out of another fitting and put them in this one, or just put a new fitting on here. All right, for the connectors, I was able to get some new guts out of a new connector, switch them over, pop them in. We're good to go on that front. Now, assembling your beautiful fleece unit here. Pretty simple. Open your box, take the level sensor, take the bag off of it, and then it is going to clip right in like that. Super hard. You take your O-ring here, your new seal that comes with it, slide it up over the unit like so. Angle it so you don't hit your level sensor. Take your lip seal that you put around the unit, put it down in the hole first like that. Then push the unit down in. It is straight. And by straight, I mean the outlets are facing straight out this way, because if it's off to the side or anything like that, potentially the arm inside can catch on the tank. We'll take a lock ring. Make sure it's straight. Thread it on. So there you go. Installed in the tank. Super easy. Now, on the truck side, we're gonna have to wire in this new harness. And it comes with shrink tubed butt connectors already on here, like so. That'll be super easy to do. Okay, and then, before I do that though, I'm gonna take these two plugs off the ends of the fuel lines, these little black caps. Take these, which are the line retainers, and install them. One is a 3/8, one is a 5/16. The 3/8 goes on the 3/8 hose line, obviously. They just slide on right like that. Alright guys, so once all that is sorted out on the tank and installed, you need to come over and put your electrical connector on that comes with the new unit. To do that, you have to cut two of the wires off of the old connector here. And the numbers you want to cut is number 3, which is right here. If you clean the connector off, you can see the numbers 1 here, 3 here, so the middle is obviously 2, nothing there. So you want number 3. Then if you come around to the back, you can see 4, 5, and 6. So the ones you want are number 3 and number 4. So you cut those. This connector is no longer used, so it just gets taped up or whatever. And then you want to connect your new connector on, and the polarity of these wires doesn't matter, so you can just put them on any way you want. You gotta cut it, strip a little section off of here, put it in your butt connector, use the proper crimping tool that isn't sharp and won't pierce this coating here, crimp it on, and then heat them up and heat shrink it. So now that is ready to roll. We got these ends fixed up, so they're good to go. So now the tank is ready to go back in. And to do that, you gotta line the tank straps up. So one goes in here, and then as you're putting the tank in, the filler neck has to go up over the frame right here and poke out through the other side. I'm not sure what that is, but we'll just leave that tucked up top there like so, and get to putting our tank in. All right guys, so we got our tank back in. There's the filler neck and vent. Drive shaft is back in. Bolt there. Or sorry, nut and stud. Another one up there. Boots back on. Now, we gotta lower it down. and prime the system and get her running again. There we go, got a fuel gauge reading. Fires up, no leaks. Thanks for watching, hopefully you enjoyed this video and it can help you install your your Fleece sending unit. Thanks for watching and we'll see you on the next one.